Hi everybody, it's Diana, your Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm here with this week's Whatcha Makin Wednesdays, and I'm going to do a super cute card, and this is actually the Christmas card of the month class for October. So this is actually the card that everybody will be doing, and then I'm just going to refresh my live doohickey, make sure I can see it, and so that I'm in the right spot. All right, I can see it, so good. And I have to tell myself, stop shaking my head. I swear, all I do is see that I shake my head all the time. So I think it's when my hair was getting so long, it was just driving me nuts, and I just got in the habit of doing it. So who knows, but so I want to welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me today. And I will flip the camera around so we can get started and have some fun. So hold on for a second. All right, let me get over so you can see. Not much going on there right now, is there? All right, this is just my piece of cardstock that I use to color on. So it's got some marks on it from the other night. So today I'm going to be using the Don't Stop Believin', and this actually was the stamp set for the month of October for the Christmas card of the month. So I'm basically just going to show you the card. Super cute. It's also going to be I use the stitched rectangles and the layering circles. I also use those. And I'm also using the adorable, basically looks like a candy cane has blown up in right now with all the class packets laying out. So this is the Heartwarming Hugs DSP. So that's what I'm going to be using. And it actually is one of the DSPs that is on sale this month. So if you like this card or this designer series paper, you want to make sure that you get it this month while it is on sale. Okay, so hey Marcy. All right, so let's get started. So the card I chose, the cardstock is the Pear Pizzazz because it is one of the colors that goes with the DSP. On the back of the DSPs, it shows the colors that go. So it says Mossy Meadow, Pear Pizzazz, Real Red, and Whisper White. So basically, you don't have to think about it. Now, of course, you can use other colors that go with it, but those are the ones that are suggested. So the main card is going to be the Pear Pizzazz. Then I have a piece of Whisper White, and this is 3.5 by 5. And that's what the DSPs are going to glue to. So let's get some of my gluing done before we get to the fun part of the coloring. So I'm just going to glue my DSP. So these are the pieces everybody got in their packet. So this is always, I usually cut these always a tad bit longer. And then you just have to trim off hi Sharon, Ontario. I'm originally from Ontario. All my family's there. And Marcy's there too, who's on here today. So I kind of like the YouTube lives because then everybody can see the chatter. So I'm not just looks like I'm talking to myself. All right, then I'm going to take a little piece of the striped ribbon. This is the same from the same pack. And to me, I love to add that it coordinates, but it's a different style of DSP. Because to me, it looks almost like a piece of ribbon across there. So I'm just eyeballing it because I don't have my grid sheet on here because sometimes it bothers people's eyes. So I took my grid sheet off. And then I'm just going to trim and trim. Super cute. Now this will actually get stuck on the card. And when you're doing Christmas cards, I'm assuming you're going to send a bunch. So you kind of want to keep them not super bulky so that it keeps your postage price down. And then, but you also want it to be cute, right? All right, then I also used the little greeting. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. So you can just imagine which one I'm going to be using for this card, just by the greeting. And I'm just using some glue dots. And I'm just going to stick this down on here. So we're going to set this aside for now. And let's pull out the cute little elf. So this is what I'm going to be coloring. Let me scoot down just a little bit. I don't want to get too close where the camera's in the way, or the phone. So hopefully you can see that. So let's get started. Now I stamped this ahead of time with the Memento ink pad. And this is using the layering circles. That's where both these shapes came from. And let's have fun. So I am going to take my light pool party. And I'm just going to go around. And to me, it just lightens it up. And it makes him or her pop off the page a little bit. So you can just see, let me lift it up a little bit. So see, you can see that blue around there. So sometimes I have the lights on so you can see better. And sometimes I think that it might be too bright, but I hate to mess with them. Because if you can't see, that's even worse too. So, hey, my sister's here, a bunch of you are here. I'm so happy that you're here. And I actually, look, I have long sleeves on again today because it is actually kind of cool again today. All right, so what do I do with my critters and my people? I always start out with my light, flirty flamingo. That just gives that healthy little glow to their cheeks. A little bit underneath here. Let's put a little bit on his hands. I'm just going to pretend it's a boy, so I can just keep saying him. All right, then I'm going to take my dark petal, and I'm going to add a little bit, and I am going over the pink, or the flirty, and it just softens it just a little bit, but you still have that flirty undertone to it. And then I'm going to take my light petal pink and finish up and around the neck. Oh, and I always forget the little legs. So that's one thing you want to do when you look at your stamps. Kind of look around. So I'm adding some of the light petal, and then I'll just go back and grab my flirty because it would just be a little bit dark there. Because I forgot the legs. Now you could totally make them be material, but I made them be leg color. All right, so then we're going to continue. Let's see. Oh, I'm so excited my sister's here. Okay, so then I'm going to start to color the hat and the pants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my light soft suede, and I'm going to put a little bit in the hair first because I have my soft suede out. I'm just going to use it while I have it out. But then I'm going to go into the hat with my soft suede, go up here and here, and just put some soft suede into the hat. Then down here around the derriere, it'll be a little bit dark. Down here where the light is, and then the bum on the other side too would be a tad bit dark. All right, so that was light soft suede. And then I'm going to take my light real red. And what am I saying? My dark real red, sorry. I'm going to take my dark real red, and I'm going to go over where the soft suede was. And it just gives it a different look, but then I'm also going to go up. So it's going to give your real red where it almost has 3 shades of red. So it has that dark area and then a little lighter, and then it will be the lightest. And then in the hat, so see, you can see the difference between where the soft shade or the soft suede was, and it gives it like a really cool kind of look. And then I'm going to go up, so you've got your second shade basically of the real red, and then go up in here a little bit. All right, and then we'll finish it with the light. Hey, Sabine. All right, so then I'm going to go with the light red and finish it out. And I'm just going to go around a little bit here so I don't have that line. So by scribbling just a little bit over top, you will make that line go away where the dark red was. All right, cool. So there's his little legs, and then I just kind of look a little bit in case I missed anything. And then I'm going to take my little flirty on the leg right here, just a little bit. All right, let's see. Okay, so now the dark soft suede, and that's just going to be the hat, or not the hat, but the hair, just up here where it is underneath the hat. So I didn't use soft suede very much on this card. Then I'm going to color the little shirt and the pants, and I do have to go back because I forgot his ears. So there's always something I always forget. All right, so let's do the little shirt. So I'm just using the dark Granny Apple, and it goes really well with the Pear Pizzazz. I love the Granny Apple. So I'm just coming down a little bit. And then the shoes as well. The little cute elf shoes. So this, like I said, this was the October Christmas card class of the month, and I am going to start making changes. I mentioned this yesterday in my Facebook Live. I am going to not put from here on out. Now this month I am, but from here on out, so November on, I'm not going to put a finished card anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to send a PDF with the supplies, a supply list, and then a link. So it'll either be an link to a live YouTube or a live Facebook, or it could even be like a previously taped video, but you'll have a link to the finished card. And then to me, I'm a visual person, so to me this is a lot easier to learn than just looking at a finished card and trying to decide. And plus, I won't even tell you how many cards I have to do. So it just is got, I love that my attendance is really growing up because I appreciate it so much, but it's just getting a little bit too much for me to do all those one cards. Okay, so this here is the dark shaded spruce, and if you look at, I don't know if so much, because we have older Christmas lights, they were like this bright green, the cord was, and they could be different now because everything is LED or whatever, but I liked that it's a different green, you know, than the shirt, so it stands out, and I just love the shaded spruce. So I'm just coloring on the lights. Let me turn the little guy around a little bit so it's easier for me to get those lines. So fun. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I love this set so much. So I'm going to be using for November, for the Christmas card of the month, I'm going to use this set again, but it will be a different card because there's two other so cute images from this set. So that way you actually will get to use your set again. Okay, so what did I say I forgot? I forgot his little ears. So let me do my little flirty flamingo. And I'll just finish it with the dark petal. And what I want to do is I do want to take the flirty and I'm going to give the cheeks another little go over with the flirty just to brighten them just a little bit. But isn't this elf the most adorable? And the little face, oh my gosh, I just love it. Okay, so now let's color in some of the bulbs. So this is dark mango. I am not even using the light in the dark for the bulbs. I am just going straight on with the bulbs, and you can do however many you want. I do realize, look what I'm coloring. Did anyone else notice it? I missed right in here. The pants are right there. Okay, then I'm going to do, this is the light Highland Heather. So I'm going to put a bulb with Highland Heather too. And I just kind of grabbed some colors out of my stash. And then this one is the light Poppy Parade because I want it to be a little bit different than the real red because I didn't want the bulb to be the same color as the hat and the pants. So I think I hit. I don't think I've got anything else missed. So let me move these out of the way and I hit the camera. All right, so here's my little elf, all the way colored, super, super cute. So let's finish assembling our card. So I'm going to glue my little elf on my scallop circle. And then what I want to do too is I forgot, I'm going to take some Wink Stella. And I'm going to put some Wink Stella on the bulbs so that they shimmer and shine. So you can go over a couple times to get even more shine on there. And then it's just subtle, but it's so cute. Let me see if you can see that. So can you see there's a little, it's just hard to catch on the camera, but there's just a little bit of a sheen to them. All right, so let me bring the card back over. Let me go up just a little bit. All right, so now I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. So I'm just using the big dimensionals. You can use whatever ones you have on hand. You can use the little ones, the big ones. We have black ones. We have the adhesive sheets work good too. You could cut those any size you want. All right. So many ways to adhere that. And if you don't want it to stick out, you can just glue it direct. So, but I want it to pop off the page just a little bit. So the little elf's going to go right here. And then I wanted to put something here. So I grabbed the Star Designer Elements just for a little pop of bling because I don't want to take away from how cute the elf is. So I didn't want to put too much blingity bling. So this just off to the side looks so cute because he would be, looks like he's been in the Christmas tree. So this would be the star off the tree. But isn't that so, so cute? All right, Then on the inside, I'm going to take a piece of the same DSP that I put along the strip, just so the inside of the card has got a little bit of something, something going on too. And then you can write, you know, Merry Christmas and tell about all the stuff that you did this year or didn't do. But isn't that the most cutest little card? So this is the one I was looking at. I always have one that I'm looking at to copy from. So not too bad. I probably changed some of the bulbs a little bit. But anyways, but super cute. So this came from, so I told you the Don't Stop Believin'. So November will be the same stamp set. So it'll be the same thing. You'll get your supplies for 10 cards, and then you will, I'll send you the link for the video and you'll make your little card. I am leaning towards Santa for the card for November. But then I also do a seasonal. So the November will be the last time I do the Christmas one till next year. Just because usually by the time November comes around, you've already starting to mail your cards. So December is kind of too late. But I always do a seasonal card of the month as well. And then, so yesterday we were talking, and most people like the pampered one. So that's going to be the seasonal one. So it'll be the same thing. You'll get the supplies for 10 cards, and then a video link and a supply list. So this is really cute. Now this does have a die with it. So you'll need to get the die as well. And I will be sending out that information in an email, but I'm just letting you kind of know ahead of time what, oh, I know, but you can't have music, right? Because of the copyright. So I could just be singing, but I don't think so. So, but anyways, let me come around, swing around and say hi and bye or whatever. Okay, I'm hoping that this is back so I can at least, oh my gosh, I don't know if it was me, if I touched something or what, but I don't know what I did. If it was me or the internet, it just kept saying reconnecting, reconnecting. So I had to turn the phone off. See, this just proves anybody can do these things because, but I had to turn the phone off. And then when I went to do the live, it says, do you want to reconnect to the live that you were doing already? And I said, yes. Like, please, oh please, I would like to. So now I will at least be able to say thank you so much for joining me today, and at least for as long as we could. And hopefully next week it won't be doing this too. But I hope I see you Friday at 2 o'clock Arizona time in my Facebook group. So far, I have a little bit more luck with the Facebook group, but I am not giving up on YouTube because I do feel that the video has a little bit of better quality, or at least when I convert it, it looks better than originally. So I'm going to stop blabbering. I hope you enjoyed the card, and have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.